coast. We are going to Westport and Grayland area. We're hoping to find a campsite, and we'll see how lucky we get at that. I was hoping to bring you a Harvest Festival spooky type video, but I think cranberries is going to be the most festive we can get for this Halloween video.
Yeah, and away we go.
Yep, hoping for big waves. They've read that it's the king tides right now. It's raining on us, but we've got spot 245. We're here at Twin Harbors State Park. We have been here before and hiked to the beach a little, went on the trails a little, but now we're spending the night. There's Dave, and we're all bundled up in our rain gear, and we're just gonna take a short walk with the dogs, get them some lunch, and hit our first Cranberry Festival attraction. We're just walking on a little trail from the campground to the day use area, and then we're going to check out this beautiful beach. Wow. It is a very wet day today at the Cranberry Museum in Grayland.
Washington State produces nearly 150,000 100-pound barrels of cranberries annually, with the number one producer of cranberries being Wisconsin. Requiring moist conditions, acidic soil, and cool summers, cranberries are happy to grow on the southern Washington coast, sometimes referred to as the Cranberry Coast.
Early section picker. And a little old garden tractor. Wow. A Furford. Both pick and prune.
Cranberries can be harvested both the wet method, which we're used to seeing where they're floating the berries, or the dry method, which this Furford picker and pruner is great for. The Furford was invented right here in Washington by Julius Furford, who was himself a cranberry farmer.
I want to point out the PCB spreader back before the chemicals were banned.
Oh yeah. Good old PCB. There's the separator. Two beautiful handmade cranberry scoops. Wow, that is beautiful. Dave's once again helping model the size of this thing. This is a separator, an early separator. Truckload of cranberries heading to Ocean Spray. More than just a cranberry museum. It's got the old post office stuff and an old kitchen display. A pretty sweet stove. Ooh, I love these green containers. That's pretty neat. Raisin bran with cranberries. Stuff about the history of the logging in the area. Wow, look at those saws. Those are huge. A drag saw. Pretty cool. Little of everything here. They have recipes, history books, and they're ready for the holiday. Here is what a brand new Furford picker looks like. Very shiny. Not looking antique at all. Look at that. Speedy little motor. Looks like it could pick some cranberries. Well, we got really damp at the beach. Then we went to this museum. What'd you think?
It was cool. It was very
Yeah,
cool.
very, very specific for the most part with the whole cranberry harvest thing. You don't see that in many places. And they had a map of where cranberry bogs are located. It's pretty much like just Washington, Oregon on the West Coast, a few northeastern states, and then a little bit in the Midwest. Let's see what else we can find in this area to do today.
We were in the area during the 32nd annual Grayland Cranberry Festival. We went to the museum and we drove through these cranberry bogs to check it out, but they also have parades, cook-offs, and various other activities. One of the things we wish we'd done is that they have bog tours, but you do have to go on a bus and be guided. I did read later that Long Beach has a self-guided tour, so that might be another option.
Crates for cranberries. Cranberry crates. I like these little ponds.
Really good work. She said.
Now we are in Westport. We are just north of Twin Harbors State Park where we're camping at. And we've been here before, but I see the sea lions are out and I thought I would show you around if I see anything different this time. Go out on this dock, check out a gift shop. There's some people fishing over here. We see cormorants in the water and a lot of gulls.
Sea lions are social animals and amazing swimmers. They can hold their breath up to 20 minutes and swim 25 to 30 miles per hour. One of the ways you can differentiate sea lions from seals is that sea lions have little ears where seals just have ear holes.
We might be back here tomorrow to eat the blue buoy for breakfast. We'll see. We're not doing a delicious van life cooking so much as getting some food out while we're out here enjoying our trip to the coast.
This friendly ocean community offers something for everyone. They have a lot of deep sea charters for fishing. It's a good place to go surfing. There's razor climbing in the area. There are numerous state parks in the area to visit. I found it to be an excellent place for birding. And of course, it's always wonderful to just take walks on the beach. I've also found Westport to be very dog friendly.
Gotta stop at the candy store. Well, the rain stopped, but now it's cold and windy, so we've had to change clothes. When you come to the coast, you gotta bring all your different costumes. Here's a tower where you can view the waves up over the breakwater, and where there's a trail that just goes from the left down that way, I think a couple miles, talking about tsunamis, and there's really no place in this town, which is like at sea level, that we would be safe. So we're just gonna hope for the best. We usually stay out on this peninsula. These waves are huge right now. They don't look like it out there, but they were just crashing over the breakwater here. It's king tides. There we go. And I think that's Ocean Shores out there. On that strip of land, you can just make out the buildings. Whoa! I think it's the big one. Wow, we're getting misted as we walk. The wind is blowing, the waves are just turning to mist, the wind's blowing right at us. This is so exhilarating. Really cool. Wonder if we should get up on top of those and look at it better. I left the dogs with Dave. They're waiting for me. Here we go. I might get wet with this one.
I had to include this footage even though my camera stupidly focused on the sand. This is a burrowing owl that Dave spotted, and burrowing owls are usually not found along the coast here.
just heading back towards the van, hoping to catch some more waves over the top of this breakwater. We're gonna go up in that tower before we go back to the van, and then I think we're gonna get some food and go back to our campsite. What did you get, Dave?
I got the prime rib dip.
That looks pretty damn good.
It sure does.
I got a bacon cheeseburger, Applewood bacon cheeseburger. Looks pretty good. We're just relaxing after dinner. The dogs are about to eat theirs. And before our next beach walk, while I had some downtime, I did another painted rock. Just in time for the spooky season. It's a windy evening, but I'm grateful for having no rain. It's supposed to be up to 24-mile-an-hour gusts, and we're heading for the beach before the sun sets. You're all dirty! Good morning. We're out for our first morning walk, and it is suddenly autumn/winter in the Northwest, so it means it's dark all the time. It's probably not going to get late for another hour or so. Kind of a bummer. You think sitting on Dave is the best vantage for watching me get you some breakfast?
Always.
It is light finally. I had some coffee, and I think I will take the dogs for a quick walk on the beach before it rains. It's been raining kind of on and off all night, and I think we're expecting more, so we'll probably get wet again. About to walk through the day-use area. There are no people yet today here. Last night, a lot of people were showing up to go razor clam digging. Walk down here, and there's this weird thing. What do you suppose this is?
I googled the image, and this is a spat collector. Spat are larval oysters, and they attach them here, and it's used in oyster farming.
There's a really big jellyfish there. Okay, washed ashore. It's always interesting to see what comes to shore in the night. Well, the rain caught us again. I'm gonna turn around before I get too wet. I think Dave and I are gonna get some breakfast and go visit my mom. We're about to head out of the state park, going to go into Westport and get breakfast at the Blue Buoy, which is always delicious.
Yum, yum.
It was a really nice day here, super peaceful, rain on the roof. There was some signal for my phone, T-Mobile. I got 2 bars, but Dave has Verizon, didn't have any bars here.
No. Mild temperatures. It was just a nice getaway.
It was beautiful.
As we were leaving the Westport area, we drove past the Ocean Spray Factory, where a lot of the delicious cranberry products are made.